Hello and welcome to your intuitive energy messages for the week of September 30th to October 5th. The word for the week is float, and my name's Christine. I'm with 24 Karat Healing. I'm your spiritual medium, intuitive energy coach, and old soul healer, and fellow empath as well. So each week we have a word. I do a little bit of automatic writing, intuitive writing, and we're just going to dive right into it. I mean, the first thing that popped in was floating. I saw a leaf float by like a feather. So when I see stuff like that, I feel like, this is a crown chakra energy, because that's where you get your messages from your guides, your angels, and your loved ones. I also saw dream journal. So you're going to be getting a lot of messages in your dreams. Please start a dream journal. I do every night, and sometimes it's a page. Sometimes it's a few sentences. Sometimes it's a few words. It really just depends on what's going on. And yes, you're going to get a few people that say, I can't remember my dreams. It's like a practice. It requires patience. I usually say a little prayer before bed. You can do meditation. You can do mantras, whatever you'd like, or even maybe practice a little bit of, gratitude journal before bed. I do mine in the morning, but you can do that at night as well. And so dream journal, because you're going to be getting a lot of messages, a lot of signs, a lot of symbols, a lot of things that might not make sense, but will make sense later, if that makes sense. Let go of the ego. It doesn't have to be involved. Things will come to fruition and make sense later, okay? I felt like I was floating gently into the wind, like a leaf that is being carried off. It's all about letting go of the ego. You've let go of control, of people, of attachment, of lack. Dream more and play. So crown chakra and sacral chakra energy here. Fun, fun, fun. And messages, float and rise above. It's almost like an out-of-body experience. It's like you're seeing things from a new perspective, seeing yourself in situations, grounded and secure enough to let go and just be. Mind float. New beginnings, of course, in this powerful super moon in Libra energy. I don't know if you felt the shift, but I did, big time. I went from, just a lot of stuff, felt like a lot of stress and anxiety and maybe a little bit of depression, maybe a little bit of frustration. Now it's just lifted, especially of the past. Much inner healing work has been done. All right, so congratulate yourself on that. Pat yourself on the back. You are seeing yourself as light, love. You ascending masters we are, yes, floating above your shadow self into full integration, learning the lessons. It's marinated already. It's being released and it's integrating into new beings. My goodness. Those are, that's what has come in from the collective energy of your guides, my guides, all of us, angels, loved ones. That was the message for the week, and I hope it resonates. I am choosing from a new deck this week. I'm choosing from Cheryl Richardson self-care deck. And it's interesting that, that shell is on the cover because I was thinking moonstone energy. And I did post that on my Facebook page about moonstone. It's all about new beginnings and healings. And it's a beautiful stone. I highly recommend it. It was one of my first pieces of jewelry and crystals that I was just really drawn to. And I love the moon energy as well. I work with that quite a bit. So funny how these are not just coincidences, all right? Please pay attention. All right, so what is the theme the situation, the dominant energy for this week. What could it be? Let's see what pops up. Oh. So hopefully, let me know in the comments below if you felt the shift with the new moon that happened yesterday. I do film these on Sunday for Monday delivery or for the week ahead, just so you know. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we received this in reverse nature. So now it's interesting. It comes in reverse. Do you see how she's floating? Her face is there. She's floating. She's looking down. They're saying to get outside more. Enjoy this time. Enjoy the fall equinox. It is beautiful. Let the beauty of nature feed your soul. So you're going to get a lot of epiphanies, aha moments, a lot of, there's going to, more release in nature. Yeah, more healing in nature, not getting outside enough. Just get your butts outside. Don't, wherever you are, whether it's too cold, too hot, those are excuses, and you're letting ego take the reins here. And guess what? Once you're out in nature, you always feel better. There's always something to be grateful for, to see the blessings in, whether you see a bird, or, the leaves changing, or the winds picking up, the leaves, whatever it happens to be, or you see, people taking their dogs for a walk, you see birds. Like I said, it's, find something and get out in nature. Okay. So that's very interesting. So yeah, more grounding, healing energies, and nature is the go-to. So get outside more. I know we tend to, even for myself, when it gets cooler, I'm in Canada, and it definitely cooled off here. And actually, a couple hours away from me, they had snowfall warnings. And, we're talking 10 to, well, I'd say 30 centimeters of snow, depending on where they were. So, you know what? You just got to embrace it. That's our weather. That's what it is. That's what it is. So just be. So your action card to, getting out into nature, just getting out more, getting out of your head, and feel like you're floating, right? Find more ways to play. So we are looking for what the action card would be, or the dominant energy for that action. All right, so let's see what comes out here. And let me know below what you guys like to do when you're outside. Do you take walks? Are you running? Are you biking? Too funny. We're saying, what would be the action card? Well, it's saying take action. The journey to find your lost self begins with one step. So take that one step and get outside. Get outside. See the steps? Just with any journey, it starts with one step, and taking action and seeing how that feels. So it's definitely just getting outside, get your butt out the door. No excuses. The only hurdles that are there, that it's basically you placing them in front of you. It's yourself. So have an action plan. If that means getting up earlier to start your day, which I highly recommend. Now, if you work a night shift, you would have to flip it the opposite. I get up between 5 and 6 a.m. So I practice what I preach. It's not every day, but most days, yes, because it really sets the intent for the day. So just get out there, see the grounding energy, see the beautiful trees. This is definitely, it's funny, nature and action, and the action card is green. So the possible result and the outcome of getting out into nature and taking action and just doing it and making it a practice and being patient. Oh, look at this. It's interesting. She's in the clouds. She's in the mountains. She has wings. She's floating. You're floating. And when you get out in nature and you take action with that, because it is grounding, it is healing, it has all those properties that we're looking for in regards to floating for the keyword of the week. It's about taking risk. When you take action, it involves some sort of risk, right? So you have the power within to move mountains. Basically saying, and with her, I see like dancing and floating and flying. So there's some fun with this. Oh gosh, there's so many interpretations of this card. The energy, the clouds, the crown, ascending, and you have your own wings to fly. And basically that's how I'm feeling. So gosh, I even with the self-care deck, of course my ego wants to get involved like everything else, right? And look what came out. It was just amazing. So you have nature. Now it is in reverse, so they're picking up that you're not getting outside enough. Yes, it tends to cool off. However, bundle up. Bundle up. It's all good. You're everything. And if it gets too warm, then take a bag with you. It's all good. And you can dress in layers. That's how us Northerners deal with the 4 seasons, which sometimes can happen in one day. So get out in nature. It's very healing and grounding, and you'll see the beauty. You'll feel the beauty. And just get out and do it. Take the first step. Take the first step. And with action comes risk. You're going to take more risks. You are the writer, the director, the creator, the filmmaker, whatever you are, you can direct and navigate your own life. You have the wings. You are ascending. We are all ascending. Wow. So this was amazing energy for this week. We're highlighting the crown chakra. So getting messages from your guides, angels, and loved ones. And that involves having some type of practice with the dream journal, with prayer, with healing frequencies, whatever it happens to be, go with it. Meditation, some type of yoga, qigong, any type of exercise that involves you, and walking. Walking is free and walking is fantastic. So I want to wish you guys love, light, and blessings. And if this video resonates, please share this out. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I have new moon and full moon events coming up very shortly. I'm working on Reiki 1, 2, and 3 and Master levels as well. I teach them online and in person if you're in the Edmonton area. And I do group readings as well. So please check out my Facebook page. I have a contest going there as well for a 1-hour Reiki rescue reading. Go to my page to figure out what that is. And I want to wish you guys, again, love, light, and blessings. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends.